क्या हुआ, चौंक गए?
पॉकेट 52 पे पहले डिपॉजिट पे जब मिलेगा 5600 तक का बोनस तो हर कोई चौंकेगा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम का तत्व शामिल है और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
You know, work from home is nothing but home का सारा वर्क।
और झाड़ू?
अब जब भी होगा काम ओवर खेलूंगा मैं MPL पे पोकर, क्योंकि यहाँ है कैश टेबल्स 24/7। जीतो ऑन इंडियाज लार्जेस्ट पोकर प्लेटफॉर्म।
इस खेल में वित्तीय जोखिम शामिल है, इसकी आदत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
This game involves an element of financial risk and may be addictive. Please play responsibly at your own risk. Participation according to state laws.
Namaste all you viewers, this is the Pocket 52 Poker Sports League Season 3 Virtual, and what you're about to see now is the final table of the high roller event of this league. And we've got 6 players who made it to this final table, a very interesting lineup. I'm Sriram Chakravarti Sridhar, and joining me in the booth is my main man and poker analyst and poker player JD Saz. JD, what a great event this has been so far. And let's run through this lineup real quick. JD, can we?
Yeah, the high roller has definitely lived up to his name, and finally we're seeing, like, we were talking about Gaurav Sood so much. We were talking about how he's the most winning player in India, and here he is, top of the ranks, 445,000 chips, and making his presence felt, in the biggest tournament of the Poker Sports League till now.
Right, the chip leader Gaurav Sood, and for a second, JD, I misread his stack before we went on that break. I thought he had 44,000 in chips. It's just a small error on my side. The error that makes him the chip leader, it's 445,000, not 44,000. My bad, viewers, if I called that wrong in that previous stream. So he comes in as the chip leader, and the shortest stack, JD, one of the qualifiers, someone who comes in as a qualifier into this league for the Deccan Aces, one of 2 players from the Aces, Dhirendra Kumar. What a story for a qualifier, JD. He's got just over 12 bigs. Anything can happen for him.
Yeah, at the start of this multi-table tournament, you said it outright. तो कह ही दिया था कि अगर ये कुछ आएगा तो स्टोरी बनने लायक स्टोरी बनेगी. So he's here. He's now, the other thing is he's the shortest. तो अगर final table तो पहुंच गया है, यहाँ से अगर top of the ranks में आ गया, then it's amazing as well. पर competition जो साथ में मिल रहा है खेलने के लिए, वो they'll give him the run for his money for sure.
Yeah, and moving up from that short stack all the way to Gaurav Sood, who's the chip leader, 5th in chips, Niharika Bindra, one of 3 players from the Delhi team. I'm telling you,
Delhi is making its presence felt. 3 लोग पहुंच गए हैं final table में. We saw Niharika a decent bit while we were streaming previously as well. She played a few hands with Kanchan. She had a good setup on her side where she had aces against ace king. But regardless, she was playing pretty aggressively, and you get paid when you have hands when you're playing aggressively. If you're the passive guy or the tight guy on the table, when you actually get a hand, everyone on the table is like, all right, I guess we fold. And she's been on the aggressive end always, so she had to get paid on that hand for sure.
Right. Next in chips, 4th in chips, is another player from the Delhi team who showed us some great play in that critical portion of that MTT when there were only 10-12 players left. He played the waiting game, played great to make it to this final table. Sharad Rao, we've not seen much of him so far, but today he's come to play. He's got 159,000 in chips.
Yeah, Sharad ने वहाँ पर क्या किया? He wanted him being the middling stack, वो चाहता था जो छोटे stack हो वो बाहर चले जाएं. And he wanted to conserve his chips, which was the correct play. He let NASA become from the chip leader to the shortest stack and bust. Joey Saha also lost one of the hands, the tens versus the aces hand, which we talked a decent bit of ICM. So a few ICM mistakes went for his benefit, and he snuck in, and then the crucial double up. And right now he's in here. He's got chips, a decent amount of playability. There are people shorter than him. He can pressure and still play a little bit of a waiting game, let the shorter stacks go out, and then get another opportunity to double up.
Right, moving on, Lakshpal Singh, who's been playing some top quality poker the whole week. He won a huge tournament just a few days ago. And we saw him make a great check call too versus Sharad Rao in that final stage of when we were at the final table bubble. He's in there. He's got a stack slightly more than Sharad Rao. And he's the only representative for the MPL going nuts. And the nuts need points as much as they can get right now. What do you have to say about Lakshpal Singh?
As I call the Goan team, the Goan nuts, the dirty boys, because Dhawal Mudgal, friendly known as Dirty. He's the mentor for the team. So Dirty Boys, only one of them has made through. Lakshpal Singh, yes, he's coming off a huge score. Won close to 50 lakhs in one of the premier tournaments. And he's here for business. He's third in chips, but he knows he can pick up his spots against the shorter guys, put pressure on them. And then he's accustomed to playing Gaurav Sood, Kunal Patni, Sharad Rao, Niharika in these tournaments, and they played decent amount of final tables together. So Laksh will be there waiting for his moment, and we've seen him. He's 3-bet Kunal Patni a decent bit of times from the small blind, and Kunal, he knows how his opponents plays, and he's demonstrated that over and over again, be it in Poker Sports League or in the online fields in the Indian sites.
Right, and moving second in chips, the captain of the Deccan Aces, second player of two for the Aces in this crucial high roller final table. How does Kunal Patni do it? He always has a knack of showing up where, there's most at stake, and he comes in with quite a few chips too behind him. We thought he was the chip leader. Well, he's just behind the chip leader. Kunal Patni, your thoughts, JD, on what he's going to do right now?
Yeah, Kunal, definitely. He did get a good run of cards. He got aces thrice. Once he got paid with those aces, crippled Joey over there. But still, he was playing his aggressive game all the while, raising his button. After he became the chip leader, he was much more involved in. And he'd be a little wary about Gaurav and understanding Gaurav is a very good player as well. But the other field where people are shorter than him, he'll definitely want to pressure those guys and probably want to bust someone else than the shortest, his teammate, who's Dhirendra with the shortest stack. He probably wants someone to bust before Dhirendra, so maybe he goes for the middling stack. Like we've already said on final tables, it's a middling stack who have more to lose. So Kunal Patni would definitely have more than enough incentive to bust one of the middling stacks.
Right, that about the skipper of the Deccan Aces. And then again, Gaurav Sood, everyone expecting that this guy will bring maximum points for Delhi in at least one event. He was quiet so far for the most part of 3 weeks of play. And here he is, JD, one of the most winningest players in this last calendar year for the Delhi team. Gaurav Sood, man on a mission.
His story's been inspiring altogether. Like, I think the first season which he played for the Punjab Bluffers,
correct,
he came in as a qualifier, and from there he's come in. I think he's come in as a wild card this time, so you can understand the value he's raised for himself. Where once he needed to qualify as a qualifier, and now teams are just going out of their way to get him as a player. So he's just raised his game at a level where I think not many people are being able to reach, at least in the Indian fields. So kudos to him for doing that and consistently putting in the hours. the fun joke he said, told me once when I invited him to play games with us. He's like, "Yeah, I'd play games with my solvers. You guys continue playing games." I was like, "All good, man."
Yeah, the amount. It's a testament to not just the volume he's putting in, JD, but also to the fact that Gaurav Sood is one of those players that I know of who's always willing to learn. You know, he's not just satisfied by winning one tournament or two, but he's always willing to learn. And
that's his daily appetite. Winning a tournament is his daily appetite, and he wants to get there and win a few in a day. He's always there on final tables. You always get to read about his pursuits on a particular day. Sunday finishes over, and while I'm going to bed over here in Sunday evening, it's Monday morning for you guys, and you'll see the updates where Gaurav Sood's done this, Gaurav Sood's done that. So that's he's been doing amazing. That's for sure.
Right, as the gameplay kicks off very soon, the blinds at 3,500, 7,000. We'll see the seat draw. I'm sure, JD, you can see the seat draw in front of you. We've got Sood in seat 1, Dhiru seat 2, Sharad 3, Kunal in 4, Lakshpal in 5, and Niharika Bindra, the lone woman in the fray. In the final of the 6 seats, gonna be a smashing one, JD. I can't wait for it. I'm down a couple of espresso shots already. I'm not sure what your choice of drink is gonna be for the evening or for you. The afternoon, morning, are we in, JD, in Mexico?
It's just noon over here, and we're already gonna be seeing some action soon enough. And Niharika Bindra might be shoving in right now. We'll bring you the hand soon enough if you've not seen it already, and we'll be bringing you the cards of coverage as soon as this hand finishes.
Yeah, we kick it off with a pocket 52 all in, courtesy Niharika Bindra. And like we said, viewers, we've promised to bring you the audio and video of the 6 players, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to get you that their feed very, very soon. Let's see what happens in this one. I'm not sure the viewers can see it right now, JD, but there is an all-in viewers, and it's from Niharika Bindra. Nobody's responded to it. Action is on Sharad Rao. We'll bring you the pictures from the gameplay and the players feed as soon as possible. But that being said, JD, you know I like to put you in a spot. Who you got in this one?
It's an easy one, man. Like the chip leaders, my boys, the chip leaders. So gotta go with Sood itself, and we're gonna be bringing you the cards up coverage. You can see all the players as well.
I'm actually getting video feed as well.
And now it is. All cards are up. You guys can come and join in the action. Niharika shoved the previous hand and got a fold from everyone. Picked some chips.
Guys, was everyone in?
I think there's some issue with Gaurav's side.
Right, so now we've got the whole cards out. I hope you viewers can also see the gameplay as JD and I see it, so that it'll make our experience that much more interesting, and yours too, I hope.
Outright sportsmanship from these guys. Gaurav's facing some issue, so that's why they're deciding to tank. Laksh is tanking a little bit so that Gaurav doesn't have his hand auto-folded.
Yeah.
Right, so like you said, outright sportsmanship. It's going to be interesting to see when we have teammates battling it out with each other, JD. They're not going to shy away from battling one another. They're going to play this in the truest spirit. And there are 3 players from Delhi, so wow, 2 from Deccan.
Yeah, definitely. They're going to be tangling in, and Gaurav Sood is in, and they waste no time raising his Queen Jack suited. Sharad just shoves his King 10, understanding his teammate might be raising more than enough for this to be profitable. A really good shove.
There we go.
Picking up some blinds and antes.
Yeah, right off the bat, we were speaking about the teammates tangling, and Gaurav Sood opening up the action, and Sharad Rao immediately piling it in to pick up some chips, and on we go. Gaurav Sood doing Gaurav Sood things yet again. 9 jack off. JD, it's on you.
Yeah, the pocket 52 all-ins are gonna be coming in quick on this one. Dhiru wakes up with ace king behind Gaurav and shoves on him again, and Gaurav's having a laugh at it, where they're not letting him raise a hand at all. And here he's going again, and Kunal Patni and Dhirendra would have something to say. Another pocket 52 all-in coming from Dhirendra, but captain has a spot against his teammate.
Ouch.
Look at that.
It's the teammates. We were just speaking about it, and there's nothing else that can be done here.
Yep. Gaurav Sood gets out of the way, needs a queen for the Broadway, gets it. Wow. That is something. Aces cracked. The fourth aces for Kunal Patni. Finally, the time had to come sometime round. And I think he'd be fine with at least doubling his teammate. He didn't double someone else. So this Pocket 52 Poker Sports Season 3 virtual final table of the high roller gets off with a bang.
Absolute
Look at that hand.
Bang. Absolute bang. One of those situations where Patni may not feel that bad, JD, like you said, to get his aces cracked. His teammate cracking it on that occasion. Ace King again. This time it's for Niharika.
Ace King is flying around. Another Pocket 52 all-in moment coming. Look at Dhiru saying, rubbing it on his mentor itself, that he's got aces too many times. And Niharika goes all in, and Kunal with the decision. Niharika obviously now understanding when KP starts to tank that it's good for her. Wants a call from verse ace X's. And not the best start for Kunal, neither for Gaurav. So both chip leaders losing some pots. And the shortest stacks either doubling up.
Pretty much. Sums it up.
Everyone seems super jolly.
A fun time over there, doubling with the ace king. Like, he's a 92-8 underdog. I mean, aces are a huge favorite over there against ace king. And getting that turn queen for the Broadway 10 to ace straight. And Kunal hoping for a chop on the river with the king. That never came. Getting in the... Kunal just telling Niharika he was calling her shove. This time round he had ace 10. So Shri, this thing for sure, I was expecting a few bust outs, to be honest, and instead the rich have given to the common folks, and now it's a much, what you can say, a much closer game than I was expecting.
Rightly said, JD. The chips have been redistributed a little bit. The person who came in as the shortest is no more the shortest stack. And not just that, he's putting pressure on Sharad, who is to his immediate left. Takes it down and picks up some more chips. Does Dhiru off the Deccan Aces, the qualifier, running hot. Early stages of this final table. Viewers, if you've just tuned in, this is the final 6. They battle it out.
You've tuned in correctly, viewers, because you're going to see a bloodbath of sorts between the Deccan Aces. Dhiru raising 3x and Kunal with the less than 30 big blinds, having ace jack in the big blind. Wow, this is captain against the qualifier. He just calls. Might have been wary about the 3x open by Dhirendra. And a queen high flop. None of them hitting anything. Ace king still the best hand. Turn brings a flush draw for Kunal Patni. Let's see how he goes about it. He's gonna bet 14,000 in a pot of 45,000. Dhirendra still has ace high, 2 over cards. यहाँ पर continue करने में क्या क्या सोच सकते हैं वो, and he calls and reverses the top pair. So now he'll be more confident about his hand. Kunal river पे सिर्फ
I can hear
yeah
it, right?
checking it, and Dhirendra checks back, wins against his captain, and the role reversal. I think Kunal ने धीरेन्द्र का stack पकड़ लिया, and Dhirendra is getting close to the stack which Kunal started.
Right, so the two players from the Deccan Aces hammering away at each other in the early stages of this final table. Another pretty big hand in for Putney in this one. He's got ace queen off. Not really much for the other players. And one thing about Sharath, JD, is I've noticed that he likes to stand and play. Is that something you do too often when you play? Sometimes just to, get the blood flowing. You've been sitting.
I had a standing desk once. I tried using it. I didn't like it much. But yeah, I do like the screen straight up in front of my eyes rather than looking down or looking up. So yeah, I did have that at one point, but didn't use it for more than like 6 months.
Yeah, I know a couple of stock traders, online traders who like to stand and do their work. They actually have no chair in their room. This is what I've seen. I think, productive for some people to stand and work. So interesting to see Sharath Rao. He's back, he's standing, and he's still in it to win it. Always comes in with a fighting chance. Does Sharath Rao? He's not
Kunal
shy.
and Lakshya ended up playing this hand, blind versus blind. Kunal bet the flop and Lakshya called with bottom pair. Now on the turn, Kunal's gone ahead again with hitting the queen. Lakshya has the inside straight draw. तो यहाँ पर लक्ष्य के पास शोडाउन वैल्यू भी है एंड इक्विटी भी रियलाइज कर सकते हैं कभी कभी. तो he does not hit the straight and still beats hands which are ace highs, diamond draws. Kunal now value betting his queen and लक्ष्य के पास यहाँ डिसीजन क्या करना चाहते हैं अपने बॉटम पेयर के साथ. We've seen him once correctly call with exact 4 pair on the river.
Right, he had the ace of hearts that time.
Yeah, इस बार ये थोड़ा डायनामिक डिफरेंट है. इस टाइम ही इज इन पोजीशन एंड देखिए कहीं पर फोल्ड कहीं पर करेक्ट कॉल. Really good play by Lakshya.
Great
realizing
play.
that his opponent is not betting worse and just letting it go.
Yeah, great play. I remember in the previous occasion too when Sharath actually placed quite a big bet on the river. He knew his 4 pair was good, made the right call in that occasion. This time, knowing well aware that his 4 pair was beat, makes the right lay down. I've been super impressed by Lakshpal Singh's play over the last few years. And let's see if he can actually go on to win this one.
Yep, and Gaurav अपना chip leader का भावनाएं raising his ace runs into a really big ace, the ace king suited for Sharath, and he's gonna take his time, do what he wants to, and ये hand तो काफी जल्दी खत्म होते हुए दिख रहा है. Don't expect Gaurav to be either calling or shoving. Ace 6 दोनों चीजों के लिए काफी गंदा hand होगा. And realizing इस डायनामिक में शरद के देखिए स्नैप फोल्ड बिना सोचे ज़्यादा knows his ranges, knows what he's got to do in that spot. इतना खेल रखा है गौरव ने कि इतनी सेम सिचुएशंस बहुत बार आ रखी हैं. तो हम देख रहे हैं धीरेंद्र के पास ace king. We've seen him previously raise 3x with this. This time around he goes 2.5x, I think.
And Niharika in the small JD, she's got pocket sevens. You know what's up.
The problem with the sevens is you're seeing a qualifier raise from first position and sevens are never going to play well. The problem is you also have like 16 big blinds, so you can't even call. So it's a tough spot. I don't know what she's going to do with this hand exactly, but Dhiren's range is pretty strong. So she decides to shove and Dhiren with this pocket 52 all in is gonna decide anytime now. Dhirendra,
somebody who's put the stream on, please mute it.
And he calls flops an ace, and with that we lose Niharika Bindra from the Delhi Zars. Sevens into ace king where Dhirendra flopped an ace.
Yeah, thanks.
Right.
By the side though, like.
So we do lose Niharika Bindra the lone woman representative in this final table. She's out. She goes out in 6th place. And she...
Like a reaction, basically.
You cracked aces with ace king and then you're saying...
Look at these guys. So Dhiru gave a sigh before calling with it.
अरे एक दिल्ली वाला out हो गया, वो ज़्यादा बढ़िया है.
His leg for that.
KP is good now. Otherwise कल तो उसने वो मतलब ग्रुप पे तहलका बचा दिया था.
Oh, you guys are 2 Deccan, 2 Delhi. मैं इकलौता गोवा.
Lakshpal Singh, let's just figuring out he's been outnumbered by teammates, and he says, "Let's go." But going,
Dhirendra just ripping his ace king.
कितना big blind, इतना कम.
I think that hand was a much easier race call. Like पता नहीं अगर आपने 20 big blind effective हैं दोनों. इतने ज़्यादा ICM spot दोनों पे नहीं है क्योंकि लक्ष्य was barely shorter. He also had 150k. If he's doing it with all his range, it's fine, I guess. But I don't think he's doing it with all his range. तो वो वाली बात है. And Ace King आते जा रहा है धीरेंद्र के पास.
Yeah, and that being said, Niharika will pick up crucial points for the Delhi team. She picks up 1200 points for them, JD and the viewers. 6th position finisher getting 1200 points. The next pay jump is another 400 points. That's 1600 points for whoever busts next.
And फिर से हम blind versus blind spot में आ गए हैं. पिछली बार Jack 4 था लक्ष्य के पास. इस बार Jack Deuce. कुणाल इस बार Queen 5 के साथ आए हैं. लक्ष्य ने फिर से फ्लॉप पे आउट फ्लॉप तो करा है. Deuce पेयर लगाया है. कुणाल does not have much to check call also if he decides to. पर लक्ष्य के पास bottom pair है. He decides to check back, keep the pot small in position. He wants to go cautiously on this one. And showdown value है तो showdown करके pot जितना छोटा है के जीतने की कोशिश है. Turn 7 of diamonds. Obviously board is getting better and better. And ये ranges तो 100% मतलब 80% versus 100% है. कुणाल कितना ज़्यादा वहाँ पर limp करेंगे. And एक ऐसा कार्ड जो कुणाल कभी कभी represent कर सकते हैं. But he's also happy with taking Queen High to showdown. And Laksh wins a small one.
Yeah, pretty much the perfect result for Laksh there with bottom pair. Just wanted a cheap showdown and he got that. Take some chips. Actions back on Kunal.
Yeah, Kunal दोनों अच्छे players की blinds पे अपना button fold करते हुए. लक्ष्य के पास भी 20 big blind के आसपास है. And Queen High versus King High की लड़ाई देखते हैं दोनों कैसे खेलना चाहते हैं. गौरव अपना King High यहाँ पर काफी कभी रेज करेंगे कभी चेक बैक करेंगे. एंड Queen High ने टॉप पेयर बनाया है. लक्ष्यपाल आउट फ्लॉपिंग गौरव एंड आउट ऑफ पोजीशन again checks to his opponent.
These guys must have got into a lot of battles in some of the biggest tournaments in the online circuit, JD.
Yep.
You might have got into some battles with these guys too, I'm sure. Like some memorable ones.
I don't remember many hands with Laksh because I didn't know his exact IDs a lot of the places.
Right.
But I do remember a lot of hands I played with Gaurav. And we recently also when I would have a doubt, I'd message Gaurav and ask him about it. So we were talking the other week itself in an ICM spot situation, and I thought the best person to ask would be Gaurav. And he explained to me, and I was not sure of the play I made. And after he said he would have done the same, I was like, all right, aata hai mujhe bhi thoda khelna. Because it was a really, really tricky ICM spot. And so in the end, I was like, all right, I guess it was fine.
Yeah,
I was cursing myself a little bit before that, but when Gaurav assures you it's good, it's good.
Yeah, when Gaurav tells you it's good, it's definitely good. Not one to say much at the table is Gaurav Sood. He refrains from saying much. You'll see the occasional smile from him here, smile there. But he's going to be quiet, going about his business. He's doing what he does best, which is play poker.
On personal terms, he's talkative enough. Like, if you're friends with him,
if you're friends with him, you know he talks a lot. Yeah, he's
so on the poker, it's full on game. And we see over here the button being raised by Lakshya, and our new chip leader in town, the online qualifier, from being the shortest stack, and with some good run from the cards, again ace king against aces, is now our chip leader.
And interestingly, Dhirendra Kumar used to be coached by our good friend Abhishek Singh Goindi, JD.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And I didn't recognize if Dhirendra was Dhiru, as his friends like to call him. He was also yesterday in our game, and we had a little rivalry going on between him and Abhishek Rathod, one of the players for one of the teams over here. So I ended up during the break messaging in the group, and I'm like, Abhishek Rathod, Coach Rathod, Dhirendra is on the final table. What did you do? So it was a lot of fun. Dhirendra came in and commented as well. And now back to the action where Gaurav, his button has to be raised. Raised the Jack 9. Sharad with the King 8 in the big blind. Decides on calling. 6-7 doesn't help anyone. Gaurav has some backdoor equity with his Jack of Spade and the backdoor straight draws. Same can be said for Sharad with the 8 over there. Still has 2 over cards to the board.
Absolutely bombing that flop, JD, even though many of those cards you'll assume is in the big blinds range. Gaurav Sood.
And the button versus the big blind dynamic is a bit different than the early position versus big blind. Like, if you're early position opening and then bombing that board, then it's essentially where you're representing over pairs. But in this one, it's not like Gaurav cannot have anything of that board. He's on the button. He'll be very liberal with his hands. So he can definitely have that board as well.
Right. This time he opens it up with a much stronger suiting. And he flops the king high flush draw 2 overs to that board. Inside draw for Patni. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, and a few people play their inside straight draws aggressively, want to take down the pot there itself, check raise a few times. But if that was the play Kunal ends up doing over here, he'll end up denying his equity because Gaurav has a huge hand, 2 overs, flush draw. Kunal just goes for the check call, makes the best hand with the 7 on the turn. And Gaurav still with those 2 overs flush draw.
Yeah.
And a double flush draw board in the making. So Kunal's being put full on pressure, out of position. He calls and look at that. The ace of hearts giving the nuts to Gaurav Sood. Checks back the turn and now can happily be betting. And this card is so great. It brings out in the flush, brings the big card. So a 10 also if Kunal had now would be in a spot. So a very good range card for Gaurav. I think Kunal has some flushes over here. Being in the big blind, you have more suited combinations. But for the actual hand of Gaurav, he's not worried about anything. He's like, you can have the queen eye flush if you want.
Right.
But, yeah.
Decision time for the skipper of the Tekken Aces.
And a polarizing bet as it is, इसमें बहुत बड़ी bet. He's just essentially saying, I'm guessing, like big aces, ace queen, ace king with a heart where he thinks his opponent cannot have flushes, or he's saying flushes, 2 pairs, all those combinations. So it's either something in the jack queen, king jack with only 1 heart range, or it's a very big hand. And Kunal finally letting and making a good fold.
Yeah, he's going to go back, watch that hand and know that he comes out of that making the right play, Kunal Patni. So nearly even up top here right now. The chip leaders, pretty much the same stack. Gaurav Sood.
I would have liked Dhiru to raise his actual hand right now. He folded queen 10 being the chip leader. That's not a fold. He should be raising, attacking the shorter stacks. These guys won't be playing back at him. They've seen him have hands always. He's coming in with, I guess, a tighter image also. So queen 10 should have been a straight up raise for him. And now we are left behind with Kunal and Laksh. Again, the blind versus blind battle. These guys have been having. Finally, Laksh has the best of it. And the ace high, let's see how he wants to play this one. He just is going to rip, put all his chips in. And Kunal now on life support. He's the shortest of the bunch. 15 big blinds for him.
Shortest of the bunch indeed. Sharad Rao also pretty much short at this point considering the other stacks in play. He's got little more than the shortest who is Patni right now. Small update for those of you who've just tuned in. 6 players started this high roller final table. We've lost 1 player. Niharika Bindra of the Delhi Stars, the first to bust. Pretty unfortunate. 7's getting cracked. And she takes some crucial points though. JD, like we mentioned before, 1200 points. And 1600 points up for grabs. But nobody wants 1600 points right now. That's for the 5th place finisher. Everybody wants what's up top. 6,000 points, the biggest in terms of price structure in this Pocket 52 Poker Sports League Season 3 thus far, JD.
Yeah, we can see Kunal doing something else, and he's not realized actions on him, and he's got to let go of his runs and then to shoot it. He folds, and Sharad's raising on the chip leader of sorts with his ace-5. Gaurav is going to be defending a lot of the hands. He does. He defends the 5-4 spades. Flops a flush draw. Sharad has the ace of spades, so blocking one of the spades that can make Gaurav a flush. And is dominating Gaurav for the pair. He has the 5 pair. Sharad has the 5 with the 5 card. Sharad has the 5 with a better kicker. So it's really interesting if he's opened his 16-17 big blind stack on the chip leader, how he wants to play certain boards. He wants to go 25% on King Jack Jack 2 spades. And Gaurav has a few decisions. Does he want to check raise? Does he want to call? The bigger flush draws you'd play some other way. The smaller ones you'd play some other way. And look at that. Gaurav's just re-raised it back to him and simply saying over here, I have a jack. And Sharad in a spot right over here with only ace high. Not much equity except the ace of spade. And against this sizing, I'm not sure how he wants to continue.
Yeah,
Let's see and wait for him to act itself. He takes his good amount of time.
Tricky indeed, and gets the job done. So Mr. Tricky Trixon in the house, like my man Chigi Soda says. Gaurav Sood getting the job done. That's the thing. If Sharad had gone on to make that call, JD, you're seeing the pot at about 85,000, and he's got just over 100,000 left in chips, 110,000.
Yeah, that's the problem which Gaurav's put him on the spot. Gaurav's essentially saying either you go in right now, and I can have a jack, I can have a flush draw, I can have a king. But in actuality, he knows he has a flush draw, so he'll be doing decent against everything except a flush draw. Like if the opponent shows up with a flush draw, then he's drawing pretty dead.
Right.
But in spots like these, he's letting himself win with the 5 high when his opponent is folding the ace highs. So he's just polarizing over there with maybe even with gut shots, maybe even with open enders, maybe even with other hands. So yeah, and now opening the button and Dhirendra in the small blind. I would love to see a 3-bet, and I love to see the sizing of the 3-bet to be correct on this one. So right. Dhirendra is going to be thinking on this one. He's going to be having to play this hand post-flop if Gaurav decides to call. So I'd like him to make it a bit chunky and not giving Gaurav the odds to call. And if he goes on the smaller side, I would not like a flat. Yeah, I don't think a flat with this big a hand would be nice. He does decide to flat. Doesn't want to play a big pot out of position against Gaurav. But the thing is, Gaurav is raising so much that he's going to be easily folding also a decent bit. But I guess with the points to be fighting for, it's all right. Sharad now has a spot with close to 13 big blinds, the king 9. I think the minimum he does is call. He could do other things where he could shove this in right now as well. If he was suited, I think it would be much easier where he can squeeze shove. To be honest, Dhirendra's hand is under-repped so much. And Sharad understanding he might be dominated by Dhirendra's range of having king X's. He just lets go of the king 9.
Right, makes the right fold. I would have also loved to see a 3-bet there from Dhiru. Decided to flat.
You just get bluffed too much out of position by a good player. So that's the problem with this hand. Like he'll bet he's betting 25% of the times. You'll call here with the best hand, but then you'll get bluffed in further streets. So that will be a problem. So he decides to make the correct call with ace high right now. Dhirendra checks again. Gaurav might want to convert his hand into a bluff on the river. He's seen some action from Dhirendra on this flop itself, so he might want to do a delayed bluff later, or he's like, I'm just going to represent over here itself. He's essentially thinking his opponent doesn't have a lot of queen X's over there. And that's what I said, playing a better player out of position, you rather be the aggressor and make him fold his garbage at least pre-flop. That did not happen, and Gaurav now has the chip lead as well.
Yeah, Gaurav does have the chip lead. Of course, once this final 6 lineup was out and people were aware that Gaurav Sood was the chip leader, many of them going on to say that he will actually take this down. JD, you're also one of them.
That was an easy tell.
Easy one.
Gaurav's got the chip lead. All right, my money's on Gaurav. Look at that. And Kunal Patni having another big ace. These guys are Sharad and Kunal are close to 9.5 and 10 big blinds effective.
Right. So actions on Sharad. 9.5 bigs, JD, Jack 8 off. He lets go. Patni, of course, will not let go. Let's see what he does. He's been completing from the small. This time he doesn't want to take any chances.
Yeah, it's 11 big blinds. I think his limping ranges would be of a little bigger stack. Ace queen, ace king, these kind of hands need 5 card to realize their equity. If they're not a made hand, they're still a drawing hand.
Right.
And he doesn't want to give a free flop to his opponent and get outflopped on that one, because the chips are pretty crucial over there right now for his amount of stack. He's got 11 bigs. There's 2 bigs already inside, so you got to pick them up. Laksh with the Jack 9 suited against the chip leader. यहाँ पर हम देख सकते हैं कि लक्ष्य किस तरह chip leader के साथ खेलना चाहे. He's the middling stack again. Kunal Patni has less than him. Sharad has less than him. And Gaurav ये realize करते हुए 5 deuce तो आप 5 deuce है हाथ में, पर the situation matters more. The cards don't. Look at him raising the 5 deuce off, just putting more pressure on his opponent. And Laksh did not limp to fold Jack 9 suited for that raise. Mm-hmm. It's a pretty small raise. I would think for this price he would be calling. And he does. Flops an open-ender. Gaurav pretty much drawing to pairs. The 5 and the 2s which he needs. But we know he's not playing his cards over here. He's just playing his position.
He doesn't need any of that, that's for sure. Let's see how he uses that position. He's checked it over to Gaurav Sood, has Lakshpal Singh.
And Lakshpal has the backdoor flush draw. In one way, Gaurav does also have the backdoor flush draw with the 5 of clubs. But let's just say Gaurav is not banking on that much. He's just banking on the aspect where Lakshpal middling stack है, तो उस पे जितना ज़्यादा pressure हो सके उतना डालेगा. एंड यहाँ पर अगर देखिए नो ICM स्पॉट में लक्ष्यपाल चेक रेज बहुत बार कर सकते हैं, पर यहाँ ICM पहुंच गया है, सो इट्स टफ फॉर हिम टू चेक रेज, पुट इट इन अगेंस्ट वन पेयर, अ किंग और समथिंग, एंड टर्न पे चेक कॉल करके स्ट्रेट तो लगा लिए हैं, लेकिन वो जो नेवर काउंट द बैक डोर्स आउट, यहाँ पर 5 ऑफ क्लब्स सडनली इंपॉर्टेंट कार्ड दिख रहा है, क्योंकि स्ट्रेट तो बन चुका है लक्ष्य का, अगर क्लब आया तभी गौरव ये हैंड जीत सकते हैं, और इफ ही tries to bluff and Lakshya actually believes him, which is highly unlikely now that Lakshya has made his hand. Gaurav betting almost half the pot. ये साइजिंग के अगेंस्ट लक्ष्य का जो स्टैक है, मेरे हिसाब से ही इज नेवर चेक कॉलिंग. ही डजंट वांट हिज ओपोनेंट टू रियलाइज हिज वन क्लब इक्विटी, एंड आउट ऑफ पोजीशन इस रिवर पे पहुंचना नहीं चाहेंगे, सो ही जस्ट चेक शव्स. Good play by him, and Gaurav Sood having to fold his 5-high club.
Right. Lakshpal Singh adding some very, very important chips to his stack. He's climbed above the 250,000 mark right now in chips. That means he's above the 25 big blind zone, just about. Sharad Rao might pile this in. King Jack suited very strong, and he's in the sub 10 big blind zone. That's pocket 52 all in. Lakshpal will get out of the way. He just won a huge pot, and Gaurav Sood will also follow suit. It will fold to Dhiru, and let's see what Dhiru decides to do. I have a feeling.
And Dhiru को हमने थोड़े tight fold करते हुए देखे हैं, तो यहाँ तो वो बहुत मतलब he had auto clicked that fold.
Yeah, auto click that
thing. Ace 4 against a 9 big blind shove. Yeah, you don't love calling it off, and I think it's fine. Folding, he has the chips, he can conserve his chips, not give a better player who has position on him a chance to double up. If it was like for lesser amount of chips, 6 big blinds, yeah, you do have to call off over there. एंड लक्ष्य आ गया है रेस करते. अब तो थोड़ी चिप्स भी आई हैं, थोड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग होता है वो पॉट अगर टर्न क्लब होता, बट वुड नॉट हैव मेड लक्ष्य द स्ट्रेट. So that would have been interesting to see how he would have. It would have been really tough to continue, क्योंकि किंग जो आ रखा था वो हो ही सकता था गौरव के पास, एंड टर्न कंटिन्यू करना बहुत मुश्किल होता अगर स्ट्रेट ना लगता.
Right, the action's on Sharad. It's got 6-4 of clubs.
And he goes into the tank. I understand if he's not trying to give timing tells, maybe he can call or do whatever he wants with 50% of the time bank gone. But he's decided he needs to have that 70% gone when he decides to call.
Yeah,
both of them pick something up.
Both of them pick something up. It's sorry, JD. If Sharad decides to check jam on this particular board, JD, it's not going to see it go through. Let's see how he decides to play it. He's checked. The bet comes.
Yep.
His 4 definitely needing protection, his pair of 4s. What is Sharad going to do?
Yep, and the bet is close to 20% for Lakshya. He understands his actual hand is so good, doing great on this board. So he decides to bet close to 20%. And Sharad goes for your play. Just check shove and snap call it is. And no bueno for Sharad. Did not hit his 2 pairs or river the trips. Goes out in 5th spot.
And there we go. We do have this
pocket 52 all in, definitely going Lakshya's way. And look at that, Kunal Patni is now the short stack, whereas Lakshya, Dhirendra and Gaurav Sood तीनों के पास काफी playable stacks हैं, 40-40 big blind के आसपास हैं. तो तीनों वेटिंग आउट गेम खेलने वाले हैं क्या कुणाल के लिए? कुणाल को बाहर एक तरह से करना चाहेंगे क्योंकि पॉइंट्स इनको ज्यादा मिलते हैं, बट कुणाल बैठे हुए हैं, पूरा बने हुए हैं. फाइनली धीरेन्द्र डिसाइडिंग टू रेज हिज जैक 10.
राइट,
धीरेन्द्र की थोड़ी इमेज भी अच्छी, अगर जो लोग स्ट्रीम देख रहे होंगे, ये मेरे हिसाब से तीनों देख ही रहे हैं स्ट्रीम, तो धीरेन्द्र की इमेज थोड़ी ऑन द टाइटर साइड बनी रखी है. तो अब धीरेन्द्र उसको एक्सप्लॉइट करने की कोशिश करेंगे तो भी मजा आएगा. अभी तो धीरेन्द्र के पास हैंड ऑब्वियसली आया ही है, एस जैक आया है, रेस करके खेल रहे हैं. गौरव के पास है क्वीन 4। श्री बैंगलोर चले गए पहले ही, एंड यहाँ पर अभी अभी दिल्ली के भी प्लेयर्स चले गए हैं. सो दिल्ली, we've lost 2 players and both of them were from Delhi. So दिल्ली का जो भीड़ थी 3 लोगों की 6 में से, उसमें 2 चले गए हैं. It's but at least they have a very good player in Gaurav who has a decent amount of chips. And यहाँ देखिए 3 bet कर रहे हैं धीरेन्द्र को आउट ऑफ पोजीशन क्वीन 4 से. धीरेन्द्र एक्सपेक्ट नहीं कर रहे हैं कि धीरेन्द्र के पास यहाँ पर जब तक एसेस किंग्स क्वींस ना हुए तो वो शव कर सकते हैं. लिटरली दिस इज व्हाई ही इज डूइंग. ही इज लाइक maybe he started raising a lot of hands. We still seeing he has a legit hand ace jack. पर देखिए एस जैक जैसे लेजिट हैंड पे भी क्या प्रेशर डाल रहे हैं गौरव क्वीन 4 ऑफसूट के साथ. पावर पोकर चल रहा है यहाँ पर. एस जैक को फोल्ड करवा दिए.
Oof, ridiculously good play by Gaurav Sood. Just
like he's essentially thinking कि मेरा ओपोनेंट एसेस किंग्स क्वींस एस किंग के अलावा और कुछ मेरे अगेंस्ट यहाँ शव तो नहीं कर पाएगा. कॉल करके खेलेगा तो ठीक है, खेल लेंगे पोस्ट फ्लॉप खेलने में क्या दिक्कत है. Kunal Patni shoves and his pocket 52 all in goes through. And wow, that was some power poker making ace jack fold.
Right, and like you said, JD, 2 of the 3 players who made it to this final table from the Delhi Czars team have busted out. Niharika Bindra first to go, and then Sharad Rao.
look at Lux making that cheeky comment. KP को bust करके chop कर लेते.
Yeah, but some crucial points nonetheless. 1200 for Niharika and 1600, I beg your pardon, for Sharad, which means a total of 2800 for the Delhi team. And the Delhi team was at 9000, so they now boosted up to 11,800.
और धीरेन्द्र का देखिए, जब जैक 10 रेस करते हैं तो बड़ा करते हैं, लेकिन जब एसेस रेस करते हैं तो मिन रेस में आते हैं. धीरेन्द्र ये प्राइस तो दी है लक्ष्य को उन्होंने आने के लिए. लक्ष्य से कनेक्टेड हैंड 6-7 for this price. He only has to put 1 big blind in. Flops an open hander, so you're saying there's a chance. And Dhirendra still with the aces. The over pair has no heart in his hand, and a huge hand on this board. देखते हैं ये sizing कितने जाते हैं. Knowing Dhirendra the way he's played, I think he goes big, like 34-33. He wants to protect, and I think that's correct also. You don't have the ace of hearts, so yeah, I actually thought he would go bigger, but he's gone smaller, betting like 40% of the pot. And लक्ष्य के पास जो ओपन एंडर है, पूरी अच्छी सी प्राइस मिल रही है उन्हें. आउट ऑफ पोजीशन खेल रहे हैं तो आई डोंट एक्सपेक्ट लक्ष्य टू रेज. पर अगर उन्हें लगता है कि उनका ओपोनेंट फिट फ्लॉप बेट करके फोल्ड बहुत ज्यादा करता है तो इस हैंड को वो चेक रेज भी कर सकते हैं. टर्न इज द 10. नो वन लाइक्स दिस बिकॉज नो वन हैज अ हार्ट इन देयर हैंड. फ्लश कंप्लीट्स. अ फ्यू अदर हैंड्स गेट देयर, लाइक द 7-9 व्हिच वाज अ डबल गट शॉट. 6 से स्ट्रेट था, 10 से स्ट्रेट था. एंड लक्ष्य checks and Dhirendra snap checks back. River is the 7. Now the single card 9 makes a straight.
Now it's time to represent. If
पर लक्ष्य को बात यही है कि लक्ष्य के पास यहाँ showdown value आ गया है 7 से कम से कम. He's beating a hand like ace queen, ace king, ace 4, something on the king high ranges, king queen, all those kind of hand. So does he think his showdown is good enough, or does he want to convert his hand into a bluff and represent the 9 outright? क्योंकि जब आप यहाँ पर bet कर रहे हो तो आप या तो 9 represent कर रहे हो या flush represent कर रहे हो. And he goes out bluffing, and Dhirendra not having any of it, calls with his aces, and bluff gets caught.
Gets caught indeed. And
so was the river.
Yeah, but I had to call.
लक्ष्य के अगेंस्ट कुछ फोल्ड नहीं करना भाई.
Right,
ये
so
देखिए इन गेम कोचिंग चल रही है. कुणाल बोल रहे हैं लक्ष्य के अगेंस्ट कुछ फोल्ड नहीं करना.
गौरव के अगेंस्ट सिर्फ रिवर पे कॉल करना. फ्लॉप या टर्न पे कॉल करेगा तो वो टर्न या रिवर पे लगा लेगा.
गौरव के साथ बहुत एक्सपीरियंस हो गया ऑलरेडी.
Right, it's just a great play by Dhiru there, getting pretty much max value from his aces in that particular spot. Going back to that elimination of Sharat, JD, not much he could have done. You know, it's just one of those situations where your opponent has a jack 2 in his hand.
And see, Lakshya is c-betting that board so many times. Yeah. Sharat has the backdoor flush draw. He has the 2 pair outs most of the times. And Lakshya's board ko kitni baar c-bet karega, especially for the sizing he's done. He's bet 20%. यहाँ पर तो he was top of the range, पर और भी खराब hands के साथ करेंगे ही.
Here we go, 11 bigs, a little over 11 bigs. Sood will most probably get out the way, but Patni's teammate did have a decision at hand, decided to let go. King Queen off, okay, always behind most ace X's, I guess, and decided to get out of the way. Yeah, but also the sizing by Lakshpal on that particular board, JD, is so enticing for a check jam. He's just you know, put that bet in a small bet. And to be fair to Sharat, you know, he had some backdoor equity too, and he's flopped a 4. What better can you do with 4-6 suited? Got it in, not to be. And that was the way it went for Sharat Rao. We're locked in 4-way battle. Gaurav Sood, I heard, doesn't see what cards he gets dealt when he makes a decision. He just goes with it. This time, though, he has a legit hand. Way more legit than what you see. And
this time Dhiru coming in with the 3-bet. Wow. Gaurav से ये fold करवाओगे in position ace-10 suited. It's gonna be tough. Gaurav understands that Dhiru's been on the tighter side, but this is too big a hand, a button versus small blind. And I expect him to see the flop at least. बहुत सारी चीज़ पीछे हैं effectively. And Gaurav बोलते हैं नहीं तुम ऐसी की तैसी all in. He doesn't go the passive route. He just rips it in Dhiru's face. And look at the sly look he gave looking at his screen where Dhiru's face must be. He's like, मुझे 3-bet किया क्या? And Kunal is as confused as someone can be. And Kunal's giving the look as well. And Gaurav just chopped down.
Wow. Yet again, we see some top level poker from Gaurav Sood. He's opening this one. Patni's gonna love this.
Yeah, and if Gaurav did not open this might have been a hand between Lakshya and Kunal, but instead Gaurav raising this, KP gets to not let his opponent realize their equity with that ace high.
Yeah,
and Gaurav se fold karwa diya.
Yeah, I think Gaurav opening that, made it easier for Laksh to get out the way. Ace-10 versus Queens. Well, Queens are ahead, but anything can happen on the flop. They both got it in. We all know that. And on we go. Gaurav Sood, recipient of a walk. Was that JD? Did I miss it?
Yeah, he got the walk with the 7-2 suited. 7-2 पे walk मिली. अब Ace-10 against Queens, blind versus blind, इतना shallow जो कुणाल थे, वहाँ पर तो दोनों के लिए बहुत बड़ा cooler था. Kunal would have been definitely the favorite most of the times, would have doubled up. And in one way, Kunal might be thinking it's unfortunate that Gaurav raised it because he needs a double up. अभी जब आप सबसे shortest होते हो तो you only see the upside. आप fourth में तो अभी spot में हो ही, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. Fourth bust होना है तो fourth bust ही है अभी भी. So he might have preferred going against the ace-10 and getting a double up and at least making Laksh the really short stack. पर पावर पोकर वहां पर भी, मतलब मैंने जिस तरह अभी तक धीरेन्द्र को देखा था खेलते हुए, एंड स्पेशली अगर मैं रिप्ले देख रहा होता और मैं देख लेता कि मैंने क्वीन 4 3-bet किया और धीरेन्द्र ने एस जैक फोल्ड कर दिया, और अब अगर मुझे धीरेन्द्र 3-bet करते हुए आ रहा है तो मैं एस 10 सूटेड फोल्ड तो कभी नहीं करता. इन पोजिशन में खेलने की सोच लेता, बट Gaurav picked something which I didn't definitely. He's like, Dhiru got out of line and made the shove. Nicely played hand.
Yeah, great play by Gaurav Sood. Yet to say a single word, like we said on the stream. Gaurav Sood not known to say much on the poker felts, but outside it's a whole different story, man. He loves to lighten up the crowd. He keeps it lively, Gaurav Sood, if you know him off the felts. In fact,
and यहाँ पर श्री हम pocket 52 all in moment कभी-कभी देख सकते हैं where Laksh just decide कि ace 4 यहाँ पर all in करना पड़ेगा. He does that and Dhirendra has the ace queen, so pocket 52 all in moment is here. Dhirendra again giving a slow roll of sorts. He has ace queen. Your opponent shove less than 20 big blinds, Dhiru.
Wow.
He's actually giving it a thought.
Oh my God, Laksh. The slow roll of the league so far.
I would be shocked if this goes into the muck. Like 4-handed button versus big blind.
I can't fold it.
Okay, he says I can't fold it.
Good luck.
Good luck.
He calls, is ahead, and the 4 more pain.
Fuck.
Bit of a slow roll and.
Yeah, what do you think? You can never fold.
Laksh hits the 4. Laksh and Kunal both are surprised at the hand which they got shown.
Got to call sooner indeed. And if you do decide to slow roll and the runouts like that, it's
he wasn't slow rolling in his mind. It's just that we've got accustomed to playing these spots so often that we thought it was slow roll, but he really didn't love being in that spot. And now he shoved and his opponent has picked up the jacks. He's hit the 8, but Laksh turning the flush. That pocket 52 all in moment also going.
GG. Well played.
And just like that, Dhirendra's out.
Good game.
Just like that.
Unfortunate, these luck boxes are there.
I also ran good, but
yes, there we have it. We have got a bit ado to Dhiru. Dhiru played some great poker to make it to this final table out of a field of some super poker players who started it out. He made it. He finishes 4th, picks up some points for the Deccan team, 2200 to be precise. And on we go.
और ब्लाइंड वर्सेस ब्लाइंड एक्शन हम देख रहे हैं. यहाँ गौरव सूद लिम्प करके आए थे, फ्लॉप बेट किए थे विद नो इक्विटी. टर्न पिकअप हुई है इक्विटी फ्लश ड्रॉ की, लेकिन आप कभी भी 3 हाई को शोडाउन पे नहीं ले जा सकते हैं. कुणाल के पास यहाँ पर इतने ज़्यादा एस एक्स नहीं है क्योंकि वो बिग ब्लाइंड पे खुद ही ऑल इन कर देते. तो इसका फ़ायदा उठाते हुए गौरव मेरे हिसाब से इस हैंड से भी बेट करेंगे ही. एंड ऑन मोस्ट रिवर्स ही विल पुट इट ऑल इन, चाहे वो क्लब आए ना आए, क्योंकि 3 हाई को हम शोडाउन पे ले जाने का गेम नहीं है. कुणाल को पूरे स्पॉट में डालते हुए कुणाल स्टिल कंटिन्यूज विद हिज जैक. एंड अगर जितना हम गौरव को जानते हैं, रुकने का नाम तो नहीं लेने वाले हैं इस बोर्ड में. He just thinks Kunal doesn't have enough ace-x in my opinion, and might have to shove this in because 3 high से कोई pot नहीं जीता है आज तक.
He's got 3 high, and
there goes the chip.
There he goes. You called it JD.
Pocket 52 all in moment, and Gaurav the stone cold nut low bluff against Kunal's second pair. कुणाल को यहाँ पर कॉल करके essentially गौरव is representing ace pair और better. यहाँ पर इनका जैक पेयर जो है कुणाल का, उसका किकर भी प्ले नहीं होता है. But the thing is Gaurav would not, I think, play a jack this way. He's just representing he has an ace over here, and कुणाल के लिए बहुत टफ डिसीजन अपनी टूर्नामेंट लाइफ के लिए. कहा था उन्होंने सिर्फ कुणाल गौरव को रिवर पे कॉल करना, और अपनी ही बात नहीं सुनी कुणाल ने.
Jack tha indeed. Gaurav Sood making Kunal fold exactly what Kunal would have folded, or any normal human being would have folded under those circumstances. Can't fault Kunal. Some mad power poker from Gaurav Sood. What do you do, JD? You can't do much there. How do you call off with a jack there?
Yeah, it's definitely power poker जहाँ गौरव को रेंजेस पता चल रही है. गौरव बोल रहे आप शॉर्ट हो, अगर आपके पास कोई एस होता तो आप तो खुद ही प्री फ्लॉप ऑल इन डाल देते. तो ही वाज ऑब्वियसली ब्लफिंग ऑन द फ्लॉप, लेकिन जब वो इक्विटी पकड़ी है और टर्न बेट करी है तो रिवर चाहे लगे ना लगे आपको ऑल इन करना ही पड़ेगा, क्योंकि आपके ओपोनेंट की रेंज ज्यादातर जैक एक्सेस है, एस एक्स नहीं है, और आप रिप्रेजेंट आराम से कर सकते हो वहां पर एस.
Right, let's see how Gaurav Sood decides to play this small to big battle. The big blind is short. It is Kunal Patni.
देखिए जैसे इस बार कुणाल पे पास ऐसा आया है तो देखिए स्नैप ऑल इन कर दिया, पिछली बार ऐसा ही होता, तभी भी यही चीज करते। तो ये गौरव समझ रहे हैं कि उनके ओपोनेंट कैसे हैंड्स को किस ट्रीट में खेलते और उसका फायदा उठाया।
Right, so
says Kunal.
And we go on a break. This is the end of the first session of play in this high roller final table. The field's been halved. 3 players remain. One of them really shot. Kunal Patni of the Deccan Aces. Lakshpal Singh has done quite well. And he sucked out on Dhiru, who's no longer in the field. So Lakshpal Singh's got a decent stack. But playing that mad brand of mad power poker, the big gun for the Delhi Zaz, Gaurav Sood, is on top. And just to update you viewers, the 3 players who have taken points from this already and who have busted out. JD first to go, Niharika Bindra. Like you said, tough spot with the 7s there, but she picks up some crucial points for the Delhi team. Following suit was a Delhi teammate, Sharad Rao, who I thought, and I guess you also agree with me, played pretty good, and he made the right move too, even in that hand which he busted. And then finally Dhiru, who was once 4-bet shoved
unfortunate in one spot. Definitely he lost ace queen to ace 4. And I just got to know that Arsh busted 7th in this one, so he bubbled the final table previously. And धीरेन्द्र का थोड़ा अनलकी स्पॉट था, वहां पर उनको ओपोनेंट ने 3 outer लगा दिया. But it's a deep run, and at the end of it he should be proud that he made it this far.
Yeah, he will be. His captain will be too. 2,200 points for Dhiru, and for Sharad, it will be 1,600. So that's it from this first session. We're going to take a short break, viewers. See you guys on the other side of this break, where anything can happen, as always.
भैया 1 किलो आलू।
अब खाली टाइम में कुछ हट के करो। पॉकेट 52 पे पोकर खेलो और असली विनर बनो।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम का तत्व शामिल है और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
अम्मी जान कहती थी कि कम बोला करो, पर अगर मैं नहीं बोलूंगा तो फिर आपको कौन बताएगा कि पॉकेट 52 पोकर स्पोर्ट्स लीग सीजन 3 वर्चुअल के टीम ओनर्स की कैटेगरी मैच में क्या हुआ। एक बार फिर से हेलो, नमस्ते, सत श्री अकाल, आदाब, मैं हूं आप ही का अर्जुन सिंह। एंड चलिए आपको बताता हूं कि इस रोमांचक मैच में क्या क्या हुआ है। चेन्नई ट्रूपर्स की तरफ से खेलने वाले सब्स्टिट्यूट प्लेयर अक्षत बिश्नोई और एमपीएल गोवा नट्स की तरफ से खेलने वाले सब्स्टिट्यूट प्लेयर रक्षित वैद को देखकर ऐसा लग रहा था कि वो थोड़ा डर डर के खेल रहे थे। आखिर टीम ओनर्स के साथ पंगा कौन लेगा, अगले साल भी आना है। शॉर्ट स्टैक होते होते चेन्नई ट्रूपर्स के अक्षत बिश्नोई इस मैच से 8th पोजीशन में गायब हो गए। उनके नक्शे कदम पर चलते चलते एमपीएल गोवा नट्स के रक्षित वैद भी 7th प्लेस पे यहां से आउट हो गए। वेल, एमपीएल मुंबई एंकर्स की टीम ओनर पुनीत मेहरा बेहद टाइट खेल रहे थे। एक बार उन्होंने पॉकेट एसेस बनाने के बावजूद अपने कार्ड्स फोल्ड कर दिए। इसके बाद इस टेबल का शॉर्ट स्टैक बन गए एंड 6th प्लेस पर गेम से आउट हो गए। डेक्कन एसेस के टीम ओनर सैम रेड्डी इनिशियली काफी एग्रेसिव खेल रहे थे एंड चिप लीडर भी बन गए थे और उनके ये अच्छे हैंड्स उनके पास आते गए बट उनके एक्शंस पर किसी ने कॉल नहीं किया और वो अपने चिप्स खोते खोते इवेंचुअली 5th प्लेस में मैच से गायब हो गए। बेंगलुरु लेजेंड्स की तरफ से खेलने वाले सब्स्टिट्यूट प्लेयर विनीत कुमार इस मैच के शुरू में ही शैलेश सिगतापू के खिलाफ एक ब्लफ के जरिए अच्छे चिप्स बना गए थे और जब इस मैच में 4 प्लेयर्स रह गए थे वो चिप लीडर चल रहे थे पर वो अपने पेशेंस को खोकर एग्रेसिव तरीके से खेलना शुरू कर गए और जब वो दिल्ली जाज के ओनर शैलेश सिगतापू के एस जैक से भिड़ गए वो इस मैच से 4th प्लेस पर आउट हो गए। यानी अपने टीम के लिए कोई पॉइंट्स नहीं कमा पाए, मतलब इत्तू। इत्तू से चूक गए वो। वेल, अगर बात करें पोकर दंगल कोलकाता किंग्स के करण गांधी की, तो मैं क्या कहूं, शुरू से ही उन्होंने दिखाया है कि मेरे में पेशेंस है एंड इस स्पोर्ट का समझ जो है कमाल का है, क्योंकि उनके प्रदर्शन में देखने मिला हमें ये। इस मैच की शुरुआत में चिप्स हारने के बावजूद उन्होंने अपनी हिम्मत नहीं हारी एंड एक 3-वे बैटल में गुजरात फैल्कन्स के टीम ओनर जयदीप दावर ने अपने किंग्स के साथ हरा दिया और वो इस मैच से 3rd प्लेस में आउट हो गए, लेकिन अपनी टीम पोकर दंगल कोलकाता किंग्स के लिए लेके गए पूरे 1000 पॉइंट्स। अगर इस मैच का कोई सरप्राइज पैकेज था तो वो थे दिल्ली जाज के ओनर शैलेश सिकातापू। मानो कि उन्होंने ठाने ली थी कि ये मैच तो मैं जीत के ही जाऊंगा। हेड्स अप के दौरान जयदीप दावर ने उन पे प्रेशर बनाने की पूरी कोशिश की एंड गुजरात फैल्कन्स के टीम ओनर जेडी भैया इस मैच से 2nd पोजीशन में आउट हो गए, लेकिन 1500 पॉइंट जरूर लेके गए। एंड फाइनली द मैन हु प्लेड लाइक अ बॉस, हु इज द बॉस, दिल्ली जाज के ओनर शैलेश सिकातापू इस मैच को जीतकर अपने लिए लेके गए 2500 पॉइंट्स। माई बाप मान गए। एक बार जो आप लोग कमिटमेंट कर देते हो उसके बाद किसी की भी नहीं सुनते हो। एंड इसी के साथ समय समाप्ति की घोषणा, लेकिन मैं वापस आऊंगा आप ही के फेवरेट मैचेस के, आप ही के फेवरेट वाले अपडेट्स लेके ऑन पॉकेट 52 पोकर स्पोर्ट्स लीग सीजन 3 वर्चुअल। तब तक अपने अर्जुन को इजाजत दीजिए, बाय बाय।
क्या हुआ, चौंक गए?
पॉकेट 52 पे पहले डिपॉजिट पे जब मिलेगा 5600 तक का बोनस तो हर कोई चौंकेगा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम का तत्व शामिल है और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
You know, work from home is nothing but home का सारा।
Welcome back, viewers. 3 people left and one of them severely shot. The shortest stack right now is Kunal Patni, the skipper of the Deccan Aces. Lakshpal Singh and Gaurav Sood on the other side have quite a bit of chips in their hand. So let's see if Kunal Patni can pick up some chips and carry some momentum and make it count for the Deccan Aces in this one. 3 players have busted. With me is JD Saz. JD, let's cut straight to the chase. I see Ace King off for someone who's been doing all sorts of things in this final table.
We are seeing Ace King in the guy's hand who can play 3 deuce high, who can play Ace 10 suited against a 3-bet. He can play any one of those. So, yeah. Definitely doesn't need the cards, he needs the spot and definitely he's been putting pressure and अभी लक्ष्य पे सबसे ज़्यादा pressure आने वाला है क्योंकि लक्ष्य उस spot में middling stack में है। middling stack का मोटा मतलब यही है कि गौरव तुम्हें cover कर रहा है और तुम्हें bust कर सकता है। So in that spot he doesn't want to play a huge pot, especially out of position against Gaurav. But Queen 7 suited button पे तो obviously open करा। And Kunal यहाँ पर Queen 5 fold करते हुए.
Yeah, Kunal Patni in the sub 10 big blind zone. Blinds at 6,000, 12,000 and he's got under 100,000 in chips behind after he's posted the small blind. So let's see if he can pick up a double up. Anything can happen from there. Sood opening it up with Ace 5 off. Lakshpal with 6-7 of diamonds will be more than happy to peel off. And here we go.
And button versus big blind dynamic का ये hand है। अब तो short handed खेल रहे हैं, सिर्फ 3 लोग हैं यहाँ पर। And Gaurav gonna be deciding what sizing he wants to bet. Will be his frequency for betting this board will be really high. तो यहाँ bet करते हुए और जैसे जब भी अभी कुणाल शॉर्ट हैं तब वो चाहते हैं कि और चिप्स वो लक्ष्य से भी उठाते रहें क्योंकि जब हेड्स अप पहुँच जाएंगे कोई ICM बचा नहीं है तो दोनों की बैटलिंग चलती रहेगी। पर कुणाल जब तक शॉर्ट है तब तक जितना ज़्यादा प्रेशर वो लक्ष्य पे डाल पाए एंड लक्ष्य भी ये जानते हैं तो लक्ष्य भी अपनी स्मॉल ब्लाइंड थोड़ा टाइटली खेलने की कोशिश करेंगे, आउट ऑफ पोजीशन नहीं खेलना चाहेंगे गौरव के अगेंस्ट। क्वीन 6 गौरव के पास, कुणाल के पास किंग 9। मुझे एक पॉकेट 52 ऑल इन मोमेंट दिख रहा है। कुणाल सेज गुड लक कॉल्स hits the king and would be doubling up. Trip kings in the end for Kunal. And his Pocket 52 Poker Sports League Season 3 virtual के high roller final table में on Deccan Aces के player double up. Mentor Kunal doubling up. And look at that. अब और pressure लक्ष्य पर.
All pressure Lakshpal is right. That being said, Sood's stack is obviously reduced, so Lakshpal can probably cut into that chip disparity between himself and Sood. Sood will be opening a ton, and he continues to do so.
तो ऐड खेलेगा कि नहीं कि मेरे बस्ट होने का वेट करेगा?
यार 10-3 और
देखिए कुणाल पूछते हुए सही क्वेश्चन, लक्ष्य इसके अगेंस्ट तू हैंड खेलेगा या मेरे बस्ट होने का इंतजार करेगा? एंड लक्ष्य बीन लाइक आई गेस आपके बस्ट होने का इंतजार करूंगा. And Gaurav now finally waking up with kings and Lakshya is like अच्छा चलो खेल ही लेता हूँ hand.
Fight back.
Kunal inciting the action. He wants one of them to triple the other one for sure. And look at that. Gaurav is like, all right, you want to play a hand? Let's play. I have king. No problem.
Right. So the next
is playing around with us
next
right now.
Player to go out, JD and the viewers will take 3,000 points.
And look at this, Kunal saying Gaurav's been playing around with us, but now he's getting hands too. Last hand king's eye, his hand queen's eye. करो तो क्या करो, इस बंदे के पास hand नहीं होगा तब वो pot जीतेगा, उसके पास hand होगा तब तो भूल ही जाओ. He's just toying around now, as Kunal put it. He's just toying around with everyone. Laksh has the king high, king 5 off, can't do anything, gotta let it go.
Laksh has the king high and a beautiful smile to go with it. He just knows that.
And वो क्या बात कर रहे थे श्री, हम कुणाल को डेवलप दिया, जितना कुणाल को डेवलप दिया उतनी चिप्स तो 3 हैंड में वापस ले भी ली.
नहीं तो अभी हम लोग दोनों मिलके ट्राई करते गौरव को.
Kunal is like, this has to be a tag team match against Gaurav to be fair. यहाँ दोनों खेलते हुए and Lakshya has a decent holding 8-6 off, पर वही बात है out of position against Gaurav. नहीं चाहते हैं कुणाल को कोई भी opportunity मिले second position तक पहुंचने की.
And
Kunal with the queen 9, 13 bigs. Sometimes this is close.
It's very close. It's very close, and we might see a call from Gaurav here.
And Gaurav को एक चीज है देखो, he really doesn't want to double anyone, and he's loving the spot where he's raising every hand जब ICM है दूसरे पे situation में. तो इसलिए यहाँ भी वो सोच सकता है कि ये marginal spot मैं छोड़ दूँ, but he does not. Hits the ace on the flop, easy peasy.
Easy peasy indeed. And the second of 2 players from the Deccan Aces who are in this high roller final table will leave us in 3rd position. Nonetheless, the skipper Kunal Patni will take some crucial points. You know it was really close in that top 2 between Poker Dangal, Kolkata Kings and Deccan Aces. JD, after this one, I think that lead will be cut down. Going to be interesting to see the standings after this one. He'll take 3,000 points for his team. And heads up we are between Lakshpal Singh of the MPL Go Nuts. He's got 2 pair here, top and bottom. And someone who's got just bottom pair but a lot of game, Gaurav Sood of the Delhi Zaz. He is the chip leader going into this heads up battle.
Yep, यहाँ पर bet करते हुए and full house for Lakshpal. Double flush draw board. Out of position खेल रहे हैं गौरव and लक्ष्य is like, अब मैं extract किससे करूं, क्लब से 10 से किससे वैल्यू निकालूं, क्योंकि वही 2 चीजें दिख रही हैं, स्ट्रेट ड्रॉज दिख रहे हैं थोड़े, बाकी तो वो चीजों को वो काफी ब्लॉक कर रहे हैं. 5 को वो ब्लॉक कर रहे हैं, जैक को वो ब्लॉक कर रहे हैं, सिर्फ क्लब्स और स्ट्रेट ड्रॉज को ब्लॉक नहीं कर रहे हैं. So decides to bet the turn as well. Let's see if Gaurav will continue with this pair. We know he's drawing dead, but यहाँ पर लक्ष्य के पास कुछ सेमी ब्लफ हैंड्स हैं जरूर. Gaurav giving it a full tank. देख रहे हैं कि किस चीज के अगेंस्ट खेलना पड़ रहा है. एंड गुड फोल्ड. 5 पेयर रियलाइज कर रहे थे आउट ऑफ पोजीशन खेलना पड़ेगा. रिवर कौन से भी किसी भी ब्लैक कार्ड पे श्योर नहीं होंगे कि ओपोनेंट का फ्लश किसका बन सकता है, नहीं बन सकता है. ओपोनेंट पे अगर किंग आई क्वीन आई रह गया तो वो उसको भी ब्लफ में कन्वर्ट कर देगा. क्या हमारा बॉटम पेयर उसको कॉल कर पाएगा? So just realizing that, and he's like, if you bluffed me there, you bluffed me. But I guess better than calling here and folding river, I can just fold outright.
Right. We move on. Gaurav opens it up and Laksh decides to come along. Ace high for Gaurav Sood.
Ace high definitely the best hand most of the times on this board. Heads up में pair लगाना मतलब it's an art. Heads up में pair लगाना बहुत ही मुश्किल होता है poker में pair लगाना. Like the amount of hands you have to play heads up is close to 100%. So unlikely that you're gonna make a hand every time. It's the plays you make. And Laksh is thinking of a play right here, right now. Has the backdoor flush draw, has the backdoor straight draw. With his Jack 6 offsuit, just check raising. यहाँ पर इस बोर्ड पे check raise किया है. Gaurav has ace 9, ace high. He has to call 38,000 more in position. देखते हैं गौरव क्या करते हैं. यहाँ देखिए पूरा गेम बनाया, गौरव से ace high fold करवाया. And nice hand to Laksh as well.
Nice hand by Laksh as well. Such a absolute chiller, Lakshpal Singh. I've interacted with him only once or twice, but the vibe he has is of a complete chiller. Hamesha chill karne ke mood mein hi hai banda. And you know, you can see it on the stream too. He's always laughing, he's always smiling, giving us those cheeky smiles here, smiles there. Says some interesting things once in a while. He says, let's chop it. Let's bust Gaurav out of this and chop it, or bust Patni out of this and chop the points. But it's not to be. No chopping allowed here, boys. And to the flop we go. Ace high yet again for Gaurav Sood. But an interesting board for Laksh too.
Yeah, Laksh का यहाँ पर flop पे flush draw है. Gaurav has the ace high. And he's just protecting against a hand which would have been any other random 2 cards. But flush draw को तो कैसे ही fold करवाएंगे. And turn पे flush लक्ष्य का बना है, लेकिन गौरव का nut flush draw आ गया है. So this card will definitely get some action done over here. लक्ष्य यहाँ पर कभी-कभी lead करने की सोच रहे हैं क्या इस पत्ते पे? Because he's tanking a bit and maybe he considers this card would be good for his range, I think. Yeah. ठीक है, he decides to lead. Gaurav with the ace of spades, the blocker to the nuts which can be possible, which is the ace high flush. हम देख रहे हैं पहले ही यहाँ पर लक्ष्य के पास तो flush बना हुआ है. If Gaurav goes tricky over here and himself tries to represent the nut flush, this could get really expensive really fast. Gaurav does re-raise. Ace of spade है, तो वो तो डर नहीं कि opponent के पास nut flush है. लेकिन Laksh has a very very strong hand heads up. अब flush versus flush की कहानी बन चुकी है तो बन गई है, but Laksh का अब interesting part ही होगा वो hand को कैसे खेलना चाहेंगे यहाँ पर. आपको क्या लगता है श्री? How do you see Laksh going about over here?
Ooh, I didn't expect that.
He clicks it back again. The boys be battling.
The boys, the cat and mouse out on stream for everyone to see. Clicks back. Actions back.
And I think he's just trying to induce the exact hand of Gaurav over here. Like where Gaurav has the ace of spade and might just rip over here sometimes. Gaurav decides to just call, saving himself chips. Doesn't hit a spade on the river. Laksh has less than pot size left behind.
Huge pot, JD. This is for the chip lead in this heads up battle. Gaurav Sood had it starting this battle off. And we're going to see it go to Lakshpal Singh right now after this hand plays out.
And it's a interesting river as well, because now Jack 10, which would have like Jack of Spades, somehow weirdly played this way. But no, that wasn't the case. Lakshya himself had the flush, a pretty high flush, the 10 high flush. He was hoping his opponent had a lower flush. The game would have, it would have been a huge cooler.
Yeah, it would have been a sick cooler.
That did not happen, but the queen, Gaurav needed a spade on the river. Never came. Realized that the button clicking war might be Laksh might be doing it with a much bigger hand. And Laksh did have the flush over there, just decided to realize his equity for the price he was getting. Did not hit the spade and just let it go.
And there we see Lakshpal Singh is now the chip leader. Viewers, if you've just tuned in, the second session of this high roller final table started with 3 players. One of them no longer with us. Busting out in third is Kunal Patni, the skipper of the Deccan Aces. Was dealt aces a few times at crucial spots. But in the end, valiant battle by the skipper takes yet again some very vital points for that Deccan team, who are looking to usurp the Poker Dangal Kolkata Kings at the top of the leaderboard. 2 players remain right now, and the chip lead has just moved in favor of the MPL Going Nuts.
And देखो गौरव ने यहाँ पर सिर्फ अपने ace suited से call किया. He wants to have some big aces also. Doesn't want to 3-bet this hand and then sometimes have to face 4 bets or have to play this hand out of position. So सिर्फ pre-flop call करके flop पे भी सिर्फ check call. Turn is one of the most blank cards, the deuce rolling off. Lakshya having Jack Queen high. And river is the 8 and गौरव का अब second pair भी लग गया है ace kicker के साथ. बात वही है, अब वो यहाँ bet करके किसी hand जैसे 7 से value निकालने की कोशिश कर सकते हैं या bluff induce करवाना चाहते हैं अपने opponent से. All depends on what kind of hand he keeps his opponent on. And maybe he wants to get called by another ace high. And यहाँ काफ़ी बड़ी sizing करते हुए 75% से भी ऊपर गए हैं. And Lakshya has the queen high. Can he make the hero over here? Lakshya is blocking, I guess, king queen of diamonds, king jack of diamonds. So a king वो वाले थोड़े combinations king के हटा रहे हैं, जो सिर्फ कभी flat कर देंगे, 3-bet नहीं करेंगे offsuit combos को. Sorry, suited combos को. And Lakshya ने बोला ये wild call हो जाएगी queen high से. In the end, decided not to.
Yeah, in the end, sanity prevailing. So he holds on to that chip lead.
यहाँ पर देख रहे हैं 4-7 of hearts का रेस. तो ये गेम प्ले तो काफी चलता रहेगा. श्री आप भी देख रहे हैं, मैं भी देख रहा हूँ. डीप स्टैक पोकर है तो these guys whatever they are doing is much more correct than you and I would be thinking. So we'll let that play out. But the other thing which I wanted to bring up was Lakshya has been consistently playing tournaments, online tournaments, and he's burst into the scene in the previous year. I was seeing his graph the other day and someone linked me to it, and it's like when you call poker essentially a skill game, it's like if you see Lakshpal's profit graph, like firstly the government of India thanks him because of the taxes he'd be paying, but it's a nice and Indian 60 degree graph.
की आवाज नहीं सुननी थी तो like मतलब साथ में बहुत डिस्टर्बेंस हो रही थी बेसिकली साइड पे, तो मैंने बस एक साथ में म्यूजिक लगा लिया. आई एम नॉट प्लेइंग एनीथिंग. आर यू?
No, I just bag MIDI right now. That's all.
Yeah.
So these guys are just checking if both of them are playing something or not, and Gaurav just didn't want to be disturbed, put his music on, and they're playing heads up for the most amount of points and the glory of winning the high roller title.
Yeah, we see here
Gaurav,
both players will get some money involved in this on this flop. Gaurav's got top pair, middle pair for Laksh, so he makes the call. Very interesting turn card because it gives some more equity to Lakshpal Singh.
Yes, Lakshpal picks up the flush draw along with his middle pair, and Gaurav का top pair तो अभी top pair good ही है. लक्ष्य यहाँ पर फिर से वही चीज़ करना चाहते हैं क्या जो उन्होंने पहले करी थी, कुछ कार्ड्स में लीड करने की कोशिश करी थी. पिछली बार हमने उन्हें फ्लश के साथ लीड करते हुए देखा था, इस बार पेयर फ्लश ड्रॉ के साथ लीड करते हुए.
Right.
Gaurav still having the top pair, decides to make a call, and river is a 10, so Laksh does not improve अगर ये जैक ऑफ हार्ट्स होता तो बड़ा डिस्गाइज्ड वे में इम्प्रूव कर जाते, बट that being the 10 of hearts, he does not improve. Still has now has the third pair since the 10 was the bigger card that showed up. यहाँ पर उनको टर्न पे भी कॉल मिली है, तो अब अपने हैंड और ओपोनेंट की रेंज को कैसा रखना चाहते हैं ये सोच के ये स्पॉट खेलेंगे. Is his 5 pair good enough most of the time, and will he be able to go to showdown? Will he be calling Gaurav's bet? He bets 27,000, block bets less than 10% of the pot. अब ये बात है, गौरव को अपना हैंड and he Gaurav calls and takes down the pot. यहाँ पर अपने बहुत showdown थी गौरव को 7 pair के साथ.
Takes down the pot, and with it also the chip lead again swinging in favor of the Delhi Stars and Gaurav Sood. On we go. Like you mentioned, JD, these guys are pretty deep. They definitely know something about the game that that we both may not know. I'm sure you know most of it. I am, for the most cases, lost when these two guys are playing. They're playing a very high level of poker. And top and bottom for Laksh will not get any value from that one. The blinds are at 7,000, 14,000. In a few minutes, they'll go up to 8,000, 16,000.
Right, and 2 मिनट में जैसे बताया श्री ने 8,000, 16,000 हो जाएंगी blinds. And उसमें भी अगर जब 8,000, 16,000 होंगी तभी भी 40 big blind deep आप heads up poker खेल रहे हो. Decent bit of playability, decent bit of plays that you can make. And हमने गौरव को कुणाल के against वहाँ 15 big blind में plays करते हुए देख लिया था, तो 40 big blinds तो बहुत ही बड़ी बात है. Both have the same hand. Who wants it more? I guess the button folding makes Gaurav win it. So Shri, let me ask you, have you had some experience playing heads up with your friends, be it in college just for fun, be it in some tournament?
A little
or
bit.
Just calling out your friend and being like, चल आज खेल के देखते हैं कौन अच्छा खेलता है.
Not much at all, JD, to be honest. Never been involved in too many heads up battles. Whenever someone asks me to play heads up, I know that they're better than me, so I refuse.
That's a wise man right over there, Shri. That's a wise man. Someone asking, you want to be the guy who's offering, not the guy who's asking. And ये hand देखा हमने, pre-flop गौरव raise करके आए थे, top pair लगाए थे, and लक्ष्य ने turn पे trips लगा दिए, flop check call करके. उनकी रेंज के लिए सेकंड, जैसे हमने उनको देखा, ये काफी टाइम लीड करते हैं एंड फाइनली उनके पास यहाँ पर ट्रिप्स हैं भी जिसको वो लीड कर सकते हैं. सो आई एम एक्सपेक्टिंग लक्ष्य टू लीड. देखिए लीड करे एंड गौरव टॉप ऑफ द रेंज किंग क्वीन के साथ. एंड यहाँ पर उनको जो सिर्फ 2 क्वींस हैं बचा सकती हैं रिवर पर. ही डज कॉल. रिवर इज अ 6. अब ना वो 6 को हरा रहे हैं ना वो 8 को हरा रहे हैं. सो लेट्स सी लक्ष्य क्या साइजिंग के जाते हैं. एंड here goes Laksh. Laksh के पास full house goes for max value, man. Max, super max value.
Max value.
Just essentially is saying, I missed my flush draw. If you see, गौरव के पास अगर मिस फ्लश ड्रॉ है तो वो वैसे भी कॉल नहीं कर रहा है. अब गौरव के पास अगर यहाँ पर क्वीन है तो लिटरली यहाँ पोलराइज कर रहे हैं लक्ष्य बोलते हुए कि मेरे पास था ब्रो फ्लश ड्रॉ जो मिस हो गया, एंड तुम्हारे पास क्वीन है तो वो गुड हो सकती है. यहाँ पर लिटरली यही बोलना चाह रहे हैं गौरव के अगेंस्ट. गौरव को बहुत टफ स्पॉट में डाल दिया है. गौरव हैविंग द क्वीन ऑफ क्लब्स, सम थिंग्स गेट सॉल्व्ड, पर हेड्स अप में कितना क्या है, it's so tough a decision, man. Gaurav is also top of his range. Lekin, wow, good fold, man. Good fold. Amazing fold. Shri, what do you think about that one?
Wow, great fold indeed. And Lakshpal Singh putting Gaurav Sood in a spot you don't see Gaurav Sood in a spot too often, making use of that entire time bank and finding the right fold. Credit to be given to Lakshpal Singh. You know, he's played it the same way, whether he's had it or not. He's led out when that board is paired or when he's had a draw on that turn, not changing his style, and he's out of position too, mind you, in that particular spot, just like he was on the previous occasion. Max pressure being put by Lakshpal.
वो बात नहीं है कि उनका फ्लश ड्रॉ आया या क्या आया, उनकी रेंज अगर टर्न पे इंप्रूव होती है, क्योंकि आप फ्लॉप पे चेक कॉल करते हैं अपने सेकंड पेयर्स, थर्ड पेयर्स. आप बड़े अगर क्वीन आपके पास होती प्री फ्लॉप ही आप री-रेज कर देते, एस क्वीन किंग क्वीन टाइप का हैंड. तो वो जो आपके लिए रेंज के लिए अच्छा बनता है टर्न पे, उस पे लीड. एंड इस बार था भाई, ठीक है, इस बार लक्ष्य के पास था वहां पर हैंड, तो ही लेड आउट. बट ही इज डूइंग इट बैलेंस्ड एंड दैट इज ग्रेट टू सी. ये वाली नई लोगों ने सॉल्वर्स में डाल के देखा कि करेक्ट प्ले क्या होते हैं यहाँ पर. एंड नाउ द गेम इज इवॉल्विंग विद टाइम. एंड पहले लोग ऐसे हंसते थे कि कोई पहले, अब आप मानेंगे नहीं, किंग्स को रीरेज एसेस के अलावा कोई हैंड फोरबेट करना अलाउड नहीं होता था. दैट वाज इन द गेम. यू वर नॉट अलाउड टू फोरबेट एनीथिंग एक्सेप्ट एसेस. लिटरली जब आप फोरबेट कर रहे हो तो आप अपने ओपोनेंट को बता ही रहे हो ना कि एसेस हैं. तो हाउ द गेम चेंज फ्रॉम 1970s टू नाउ, ह्यूज अमाउंट ऑफ चेंजेस. एंड ये बोर्ड जैसे ही हमने देखा, टॉप पेयर वर्सेस सेकंड पेयर था, टर्न फ्लश ड्रॉ कंप्लीट हो गया. अब तो रिवर पे एक डायमंड पहुंच गया है. गौरव के पास शोडाउन है, लेकिन इस बोर्ड में will that showdown be good enough? He still decides to check, and Lakshya happy with his king as well, and goes and takes another pot.
Right, Laksh very happy with his king there. Pretty unfortunate for Sood yet again. He's flopped a queen when he's got a queen in his hand, and Lakshpal just out flopping him with a king.
Shri, are we seeing the tides turning? Look at this.
We get to see a re-raise pre-flop, JD, if I'm not wrong. Have we seen a re-raise pre-flop heads up between these two?
I think we've not seen a 3-bet pot. Both want to not play big pots out of position.
Right.
यहाँ पर गौरव रेंज का एडवांटेज लेके लीड कर रहे हैं, लेकिन लक्ष्य के पास इनसाइड स्ट्रेट ड्रॉ है. वो जो 8 गौरव के पास है, उन्हें चाहिए स्ट्रेट लगाने के लिए. टर्न पे वो 6 लगाते हैं, which gives गौरव an open ender. So वो जो outright bluff था फ्लॉप पे, somehow it's turned into an open ender. इसीलिए वो 8 जब उनके हाथ में था, वही सोच के उन्होंने बेट करी थी कि टर्न पे उनको 5-10 एक्स्ट्रा इक्विटी देगा, और ओवर कार्ड किंग तो है ही. अब जब ये टर्न लगाया है तो देखते हैं गौरव क्या करते हैं. बटन पे है. माई मिस्टेक, आई थॉट ही लेड फ्रॉम द बिग ब्लाइंड. ही इज ऑन द, आई एम नॉट श्योर, ये बिग ब्लाइंड और बटन. Help me out here, Shri.
Yeah, Gaurav is in position, JD. So Lakshya's check call the flop, and Gaurav is bet nearly 2/3 the pot, a little more than 2/3 the pot on this turn after picking up equity. Lakshpal's got his 6 paired.
And now the straight.
Here we go.
That inside straight does get there. And Laksh, यहाँ अब देखिए थोड़ा अनऑर्थोडॉक्स हो जाएगा अगर लाइन जो बोलना चाह रहे हैं उतनी देर से. यहाँ पर अगर बेट कर रहे हैं तो एक्सपेक्ट क्या करते हैं? गौरव विड बी ब्लफिंग ऑफ हिज क्लब्स, आई थिंक, डिसेंट अमाउंट ऑफ टाइम्स. मुझे पता नहीं अगर लक्ष्य गोज फॉर अ बेट. लक्ष्य डज गो फॉर अ बेट ना. Oh, I see. Let me think about the hand again. Open, flat, bet, check call, river lead. So, yeah. यहाँ पर लक्ष्य बोलना तो यही चाह रहे हैं. मेरे पास 10 है. A hand like 7, 10, 9, 10, 6, 10. थोड़ा लूज साइड में था टर्न कॉल. But still, yeah, गौरव के लिए 8 पेयर अब यहाँ इस रिवर पे, जहाँ 5 भी स्ट्रेट बना रहा है, 10 भी स्ट्रेट बना रहा है. It's a pretty tough spot. I have no clue on this one, and I'll be really honest about that.
Welcome to my world, JD. He's in the tank. He never takes this long. Usually both these guys so sure of what's happening, and usually when they're in doubt, they smell something's up. So Gaurav sniffing that one out as well.
Gaurav making the fold, hits his pair. Would have taken it to showdown, but didn't get the opportunity. Folded, understood his opponent would be betting 2 pairs or better over there in those spots, and just deciding on letting go. And Gaurav Sood, now the shortest of the stack, and Lakshpal Singh, 4-1 chip lead. The battle is on though.
The battle is on. Sood was the chip leader starting off this final table. Now Lakshpal, the outright chip leader.
And that hand, that finally got to see the hand where Lakshya had the flush and Gaurav had the ace of spades. तो उसी हैंड के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं कि लक्ष्य को अब पता चला है कि गौरव के पास एस ऑफ स्पेड था उस हैंड में. Check called on the flop with the 10-eye flush draw. Some other backdoor things happening. And गौरव को लग नहीं रहा होगा लेकिन अभी क्वीन आई is the best hand. He has the inside straight draw 5 के साथ. There comes a bet. Even Laksh having the 5 has the inside straight draw with his 10-eye flush draw.
Yeah.
10-eye flush draw bigger for him. लेकिन अगर नॉर्मल शोडाउन पे गए तो क्वीन हाई जीतने वाली है. बट नो, टुडे इज द डे ऑफ लक्ष्य. Makes his flush.
He checks it over this time. Sood checks back.
Sood realizing कि मुझे 5 of spade यहाँ शोडाउन ले जा लेता हूँ. Not getting called by much worse. And Lakshya just taking those big ones and small ones alike. यहाँ थोड़ी हैंड ग्रुपिंग की भी बात आ जाती है. देखिए हेड्स अप का सैंपल साइज इतना कम है. These guys are going to end up playing like 40 hands heads up. So a little bit of hand grouping, किसने ज्यादा hands अभी बनाए, that comes out to play. And Doug Paul versus Daniel Negreanu का heads up challenge हम देख रहे थे. उसमें ये लोग 25,000 हैंड को बोल रहे हैं कि is not a good enough sample. So यहाँ 40 हैंड तो बहुत ही कम hand size है. But nonetheless, I can outright say they are better players than me. That's why they are playing the heads up with a high roller. And they both have shown a great game to us audience out on the outside.
Right. So Sood, if this does go to showdown, will take it down with his deuce being paired on the flop. Laksh will not want to give him any chips at this particular spot. He'll want to get the job done as easily as possible with that commanding chip lead.
अब यहाँ पर लक्ष्य के पास एक चीज सोचने के लिए है. एक शॉर्ट स्टैक ऑन दैट फ्लॉप क्या कॉल करेगा जो वो रिवर पे फोल्ड करने को तैयार हो. तो आई डोंट एक्सपेक्ट ही इज टारगेटिंग अ जैक एवर. ही इज जस्ट ट्राइंग नॉट टू लूज टू एटलीस्ट क्वीन 10 एंड ऑल दोस सॉर्ट्स. एंड गौरव से डूस कहाँ से फोल्ड करवाओगे. तो गौरव भी ये, अगर लक्ष्य यू आर गोइंग एंड वैल्यूएटिंग योर जैक, गुड फॉर यू, आई विल पे यू ऑफ. अदरवाइज yeah, he just calls with bottom pair, no problem at all.
No problem at all. And we've seen now the blinds have gone up, JD. 8,000, 16,000. Gaurav completes from the button.
Pretty good flop for limping the button. Gaurav अब थोड़ा short हो रहा है तो he wants to play small ball in position. And flop पे trips लगाए हैं. Would have preferred his opponent to have a better hand in this spot. Queen high. Maybe Laksh continues over here, but it's tough. Has the 4 of hearts, so something's happening on that board. And turn, he's drawing dead. Gaurav has the trips. यहाँ पर क्या थोड़ा tricky खेलना चाहते हैं गौरव, make his opponent bluff rivers, or does he still want to bet? क्योंकि आपने फ्लॉप पे अब अपने एक्चुअल हैंड को बेट तो करा है, कॉल भी आई है, एंड ही वांट्स टू एक्सट्रैक्ट द वैल्यू फ्रॉम द डूस अगेन या फ्लश ड्रॉ. सो दैट डज नॉट, लक्ष्य हैज नन ऑफ दोज. एंड थोड़ी चिप्स, लक्ष्य मिलियन मार्क 10 लाख चिप्स पहुंच गए थे लक्ष्य, अब वापस थोड़ा आते हुए. एंड गौरव का 6 डूस वर्सेस द जैक 10. लक्ष्य भी स्मॉल बॉल खेलना चाहते हैं इन पोजिशन. बहुत अच्छा बोर्ड उनके लिए. The inside straight draw which Gaurav has is never going to be good because Laksh is going to end up making the jack eye straight if the 7 ends up coming. तो गौरव यहाँ पर 6-2 मेरे हिसाब से कभी चेक कॉल तो नहीं करेंगे. चेक रेस कर सकते हैं कभी कभी. चेक कॉल कर रहा है. अरे गौरव going for the gutter, sneaky. Maybe in the end he wants to represent something else. I have no clue. Like I said, heads up is not my forte. Especially deep stack heads up.
Right, Laksh definitely with the superior hand and a great board to go with too. Takes it down. takes back some of those chips he lost to Sood in that previous exchange. He's continued to use that limp strategy from the small blind has Lakshpal Singh. Both these players, JD, you know, we can see that they're very accomplished post-flop. So on that flop, all sorts of things happening. And of course, they back it up on the successive streets too. On the turn, they have a plan. On the river, they have a plan. And we go to another flop where Sood's got his 5 paired.
So I was just told there might have been some issue with my audio coming to those players. These guys are not talking much, so I can straight up close that and focus right in the action. And Sri can let me know if these guys say anything. Jo dominated the Gaurav 9-5 against Queen Nai, outflopped him with the 5. And pot छोटा ही रहा है. And गौरव के पास शोडाउन तो बहुत ही सही है अपने हैंड के साथ. अब यहाँ एक्सट्रैक्ट करने वैल्यू जा रहे हैं. देखिए अगर जाते हैं trying to extract value from worse ace highs, 4, all that sorts, and बहुत लोग यहाँ will be more than happy just checking it back, right? हाँ इतने सारे बड़े पत्ते दिख रहे हैं, but look at him going for that extra value.
Right, both players with a couple of spades in their hand. Queen 5 for Laksh and Ace 10 for Gaurav Sood.
And Laksh comes with a limp. Less than 20 big blinds effective हैं दोनों. 320,000 20 big blinds होते. And yeah, he's limping. He's not limping to fold this bigger hand. I don't think so. Queen 5 suited is a pretty decent hand. He does call. गौरव के पास इनसाइड स्ट्रेट ड्रॉ. लक्ष्य ने लगाया है टॉप पेयर. अब गौरव को आउट ऑफ पोजीशन तो ये हैंड जरूर खेलना पड़ेगा इस बार पे. He goes ahead and bets. आपको क्या लगता है लक्ष्य यहीं पर ऑल इन करने का सोच रहे हैं या कॉल करके टर्न्स खेलने का सोच रहे हैं?
Lakshya has been keeping his opponent's bluffs in check. He's been more than happy just to make the call. We've seen it all through his play during this stream and in the stream before we started the final table. So he continues with that same strategy. Let's see what Gaurav decides to do on this turn, which is a deuce of hearts.
And हमने पहले ही लक्ष्य ने ऑब्वियसली रिप्ले में देखा ही था गौरव को ट्रिपल बैरल ब्लफ करते हुए भी कुछ स्पॉट्स में. तो यहाँ पर टॉप ऑफ द रेंज तो पहुंच गए हैं. माना गौरव प्रीफ्लॉप अग्रेसर था, उनके पास एस क्वीन हो सकती है, यहाँ पर जैक्स हो सकते हैं, एसेस होते हैं, किंग्स होते हैं, बड़े बड़े हैंड हो सकते हैं. पर हेड्स अप पोकर लेस देन 20 बिग ब्लाइंड्स डीप, आप टॉप पेयर लगाए हो अगेंस्ट नैग्रो ओपोनेंट. बिल्कुल लक्ष्य क्या वही गेम प्लान. रीलिंग इज ओपोनेंट इन, रीलिंग इज ओपोनेंट इन, टॉप पेयर है. एंड मेरे हिसाब से we might see a pocket 52 all in and a call street.
Yeah, we have not seen Sood ease up on the river. There we go. Laksh makes the perfect play. He reels it in with the call. And this particular heads up paddle going in favor of the MPL. Going Nuts and Lakshpal Singh takes maximum points for them. The Going Nuts had 10,000 points. They were in 6th, JD, when they started off this final table. Now they've got 6,000 points. That definitely catapults them up some places for sure. But the other story, Gaurav Sood of the Delhi Tsars, one of 3 players who made it to that final table, and he comes oh so close. He makes it all the way to heads up to come out in second. He'll take 42. He'll take 4,200 points. 100. Crucial points apart from the points that Sharad Rao and Niharika Bindra took for them. And going out in third, Kunal Patni also takes some crucial points for the Deccan team, 3,000 to be precise. JD, how would you like to sum up that high roller event and the final table that we just saw?
I think to be fair to Gaurav, he finished second, but I loved his play. He was dominating it all together. Then the hand groupings of sorts did not work out in his favor. The hand sample was pretty... And once you lose some big pots, we saw where he had the ace of spade against the flush. We saw a hand where he flopped top pair, got away from the full house, the king queen against the 4-8, I think, on a board which was 6-8 queen 8-6 against Lakshpal. And so he got himself in tough spot and he ended up losing minimum altogether. But in this hand, the final hand, he just had to go with it. He's like, my range over here, is the more stronger. My opponent has missed flush draws as well. I can have aces, kings, I can have ace queen, I have all the queens, I can have jacks, all those combinations. So it worked out for Laksh. He played really great, not taking nothing away from Laksh. He's shown us in this high roller, he's shown us in so many other tournaments in the Indian poker scene. These guys are easily in the top 5, top 10 category on their own. So we've seen their gameplay all everywhere, and now we got to see it whole cards up in this Pocket 52 Poker Sports League Season 3 virtual. And it was a delight for all of us. Not many get to play the big buy-in tournaments which these guys play, the 25,000 buy-in, the 50,000 buy-in, the huge buy-in tournament these guys play. We got to see that for free right over here.
Right, very well put. We got to see some great world-class poker action for free, JD. And viewers, you guys got to see the same too. That being said, it's a wrap from today's stream. See you guys very soon with some great poker action. This is the Pocket 52 Poker Sports League Season 3 virtual. Take care, guys.
This game involves an element of financial risk and may be addictive. Please play responsibly and at your own risk. Participation according to state laws. इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम का एक तत्व शामिल है और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपनी जोखिम पर खेलें। राज्य के कानूनों के अनुसार भागीदारी।